I've been running out of places to store and organise my watches. This has arrived in the nick of time. Eyelash watches, that little head cold I had in my last review, turned into a full-on assault on my chest, throat and sinuses that required a course of antibiotics to get shifted. It seems that after wearing a face mask in public for more than 2 years to avoid COVID, my immune system, like countless others, has been shot to f***, and the lifting of restrictions came with a price. The good news is I'm now on the mend. Yes, the drugs helped, but so did getting a few packages through the post, one of which came from Mirage Luxury Travel. This is the Mirage Espresso brown watch case. Now if that sounds familiar, it's because I reviewed an espresso brown watch case from Mirage back in November of 2020. That particular case was more of a roll, with slots for 3 watches. I'll add a link to that review at the top of your screen. Today's case, which is new for 2022, trumps the original by some margin, as it has double the capacity that will comfortably accommodate 6 watches. The question is 2 times bigger 2 times better? Before I start today's review, I should mention that the watch case has been sent to me free of charge. I'm not being paid by Mirage Luxury Travel, but I do get to keep the case regardless of what I have to say. If applicable, I may add an Amazon affiliate link in the video description below, which will earn a small commission for the channel. Let's start with the dimensions and see if the 6 watch case is a worthy upgrade to the original. The case length is just under 9 3/4 inches. It has a depth of just over 7.5 inches and a peak height of 4 inches. Due to the materials involved, I would expect some flexibility with regards to the overall size from one case to the next. The exterior of the case is described by Mirage as an espresso brown PU leather, PU being polyurethane. The advantage of PU leather over real leather is its reduced cost and sustainability. It's also waterproof and easy to clean, handy if you have a sweaty hand like myself. If it matters to you, it's also vegan friendly. On the flip side, PU doesn't come with that real leather smell, durability or luster as it ages. For example, my 3 watch roll looks as good as the day it arrived. A bit of wear or patina may have given it more character, but as it houses my 3 favourite watches, I quite like that it still looks fairly new. It's a personal choice. The 6 watch case has a flat bottom elliptical profile that allows it to sit quite firmly. Whilst closed, it has a solid immovable construction that will safeguard your collection. The mock leather has a fine grain, very subtle with no fashion branding overprinting. It's refreshingly simple with fine accent stitching, 4 silver snap button fasteners and a central embossed Mirage Luxury Travel name and logo. Popping the button fasteners on the clamshell lid reveals a beige velvet colour scheme. I had hoped that Mirage would send me one of their more adventurous colour variants to share with you. Yes, other colour variants are available. The super black and slate grey would have been a wonderful surprise, but alas, I have brown and beige. I guess reviewers shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. It does, however, match my previous 3 watch roll, and ultimately the colour scheme fades into the background, allowing the watches to take centre stage. The new 2x3 cushion layout reminds me of an old roller coaster car, where passengers are safely strapped in for their ride ahead. Hopefully these watches won't be feeling the thrill of a loop-the-loop, but if they do, they should be well protected. There are 4 strong 20mm thick shoulders separating 2 rows of 3 55mm wide watch cushions. The cushions are lightweight, velvet covered with a central hardcore rail, tough cardboard or plastic I suspect, that allows them to slot into a cut-out groove within the shoulders. It's a great straightforward no-mess system that gives easy access to any watch you have on display, and although there is some flex within the case, it retains its structure when you remove a cushion or 2. Each slot is able to take a watch with a diameter of up to 55mm with a maximum height or 15mm. You can squeeze a watch strap or bracelet from 6.5 to 7.5 inches on the supplied cushions. Any larger and you will need some extra padding to stop them jangling around. I have a 7-inch wrist and a collection of watches that varies between 32 and 45mm. The Espresso can handle them all, and unless there's a strap malfunction, there shouldn't be any watch-on-watch contact. Mirage are marketing their new 6-watch case as a travel and display case. I wouldn't put it in either of those two categories. Unless you travel in luxury or could care less about luggage space and excess baggage costs, then it's just too big for your average traveller. You'd be better off sticking with the 3-watch case or even a folding watch roll to take your timepieces with you on holiday or that all-important business trip. And unless you plan on constantly having the lid open and allowing your treasures to get covered in dust, or in my case cat hair, then you can't really call it a display case. I have 2 of those and they both came with a glass lid. Even with the flexible lid open, the Mirage isn't particularly good at displaying your watches. I noticed a lack of friction with the rail system that allows the cushions to fall quite freely and deeply into the case. A protective measure, I'm sure, that obscures your view of the watches in the front row. More padding in the base would remedy that. A quick mod that you can fix yourself with a microfiber cloth or some hidden bubble wrap. Forgiven the misnomer of the Mirage case description, it is an excellent and relatively elegant place to store and protect your favourite watches, which luckily for me arrived at the perfect time for my ever-growing collection. Where Mirage excel, and they do very well, is the way they package and present all their products. The case came in a shipping box, outer box and inner branded box, luxurious velvet bag and wrapped in trace paper, again with a company branding. They even supplied a cleaning cloth and a thank you card with details of their 14-day returns policy and 6 months guarantee, and also the opportunity to win a case or refund your purchase price. The whole package suggests that you are buying a quality product. That's part of the reason I recommended their 3-watch roll on my Christmas shopping list last year, as receiving one as a gift gives the impression that someone has splashed the cash on your Prezi. That leads us neatly to the price. Although the case has doubled in size from the previous watch roll, it's not quite double the cost, as it's currently available on sale on Amazon US and the Mirage Luxury website for $119 or around £104. I think if Mirage could get that price down to $99, they would have a very appealing product in a saturated market filled with budget storage options. If you're in the UK or Europe and you want to avoid paying import fees, then you should hold off buying from the Mirage Luxury Travel website, as the 6x watch case will be available on those Amazon portals in the coming months. If you enjoyed today's video, then please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. Whilst you're at it, share your thoughts on the Mirage Luxury Travel 6x watch case, and if you think the price is right for their semi-luxury product. For those that are interested, I'll add a link to the Mirage website and their social media in the video description below. I'll also drop in a US Amazon link for the watch case and update you when it's available in the UK and European markets. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.